One of the things that we talk about in this channel with frequency is paid advertising. And one of the ways that we do paid advertising is through Google Ads. And I just got a notification that Google Ads will actually go forward with something they've been talking about for quite a little while, but it looks like it's finally coming to fruition. So I wanted to share with you the newest changes, the latest update that Google Ads will start enforcing in regards to breaking their policies. We all understand that Google is the owner of YouTube. And what that means for us is that these changes, these implications not only affect our Google Ads, but they're also going to affect our YouTube ads. So we need to make sure that we understand them. So again, we're talking about paid advertising. So if you're running ads for Google search or if you're running YouTube ads, this does apply to you. Now, historically, when it came to violating the policies of Google, you would typically just get slapped down and suspended for a little while, or get flat out banned if you continued getting suspended. So there was those extremes. You would attempt to launch an ad, and most of the time it actually wouldn't even show up. They would be suppressed, and you would be given a notification saying, hey, your ad cannot run for X, Y, and Z reason. That's what traditionally happens most of the time. But those egregious violators, those individuals that continue to push the envelope, they would get suspended and they would get their accounts flat out banned. Now, there's many reasons that people get banned altogether. The types of products or services that they're offering are illegal or beyond the terms of use of Google. You're attempting to do fraud. You're attempting to do the bait and switch, meaning you pretend that the ad is for something and then you clickbait them into something else. So there's numerous reasons that Google will actually shut down your account. Now, what I want to share with you today is that Google is now introducing a new strike-based system to enforce against advertisers who repeatedly violate Google Ads policies. Now, this is happening in September of 2021 with the gradual ramp up over a period of 3 months for the following policy: enabling dishonest behavior, unapproved substances, guns, gun parts and related products, explosives, other weapons, and tobacco. Now, here's what we know so far. This is just the beginning. This is the rollout. So the policies that were just outlined, or the categories that were just outlined, those are the beginning. It will eventually bleed over into everything. So just be aware that this new strike system does not only affect the products or services or categories that I just mentioned, it's gonna go across the entire spectrum. So what we know right now is that an advertiser's first policy violation will only result in a warning, but advertisers will earn their first strike if continual violation of policies are detected. And advertisers will be able to receive a maximum of 3 strikes, and the penalties applied with each strike will progressively increase. And this means that the temporary account holds will be applied for the first and second strikes for 3 and 7 days respectively, while the third strike will result in an account suspension. So just like in baseball, with 3 strikes, you're out. Now, I know that might sound a little bit harsh for somebody. It might sound like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get in trouble. And that's okay. That's the right feeling to have. But at the end of the day, understand that this policy, as it was laid out before and what we had to live with previously, this is actually an improvement. There's a bit more transparency with this policy, because with this policy, if you get a strike, you at least have the option of remedying the situation. So correcting whatever it was that you violated, so then you can serve your suspension and get right back to running ads. Or you can appeal a strike decision if you believe it was issued in error, and the ads will resume serving immediately after the successful appeal. So just like any change, it's gonna be received with mixed results. Some people are gonna champion this move. Some people are going to swear up and down that this is terrible and this is gonna kill Google Ads. I'm kind of in the middle, but I'm leaning more towards, hey, this isn't a terrible thing. There's at least more transparency, but I'm interested in learning and hearing what you have to say. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think this is gonna do for your Google Ads. I really am curious. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.